Welcome back to BaldFather Bets, guys. We are going to take a look at who we think will actually win Super Bowl 61, February 14th, 2027 in Los Angeles. This builds on some offseason videos that we've been doing for both college football and NFL futures. Make sure that you check all those out. We have a lot of good bets in there and plays off the video that we just did where we predicted the AFC and NFC conference winners. So with that, we had the San Francisco 49ers matched up against the Cincinnati Bengals, and we believe that the San Francisco 49ers would ultimately win that out in Los Angeles. A little bit of a de facto home game for them, if you would say. Cincinnati, last time they played in the Super Bowl, also against Los Angeles, against the Los Angeles Rams. If the 49ers stay healthy this year, and they tend to do a thing where they go to the Super Bowl, are not healthy, go to the Super Bowl, are not healthy, so we're on a go to the Super Bowl year. They have one of the most formidable teams, especially with some of the offseason changes that they made. Still a really good coaching staff. Kyle Shanahan, one of the best offensive minds in the game. Yes, they lost Bob Saleh. That's a hit, but I would take a healthy defense with, say, like a healthy Fred Warner, etc., over having Bob Saleh as the defensive coordinator. Where you'd be a little bit worried is maybe Christian McCaffrey's age at this point. Still one of the best running backs in the NFL, but obviously not that same explosiveness as a Jahmyr Gibbs or a Bijan Robinson where they're at in their career, maybe even a Saquon Barkley. But still one of your top, 5, 6 best running backs in the league, and definitely one of the most versatile in a Shanahan offense where backs are going to be catching the ball out of the backfield a lot too. We'll need him to stay healthy. That was the one piece that they didn't really lose last year, even though they lost everybody else. And hopefully they're able to keep George Kittle healthy, because him and Juszczyk together unlock so much of what Shanahan's trying to do on offense. Who else do we like? And we think you should have a ticket on any one of these teams, even though it's our predicted winner. Honestly, our predictions don't mean anything. It's just the value that you're getting in the bet. Buffalo Bills at plus 1,000. They have one of the shortest odds. However, they're a virtual lock to make the playoffs. They play in what is going to be one of the easiest divisions in the NFL this upcoming season. Josh Allen, if not now, when, right? Getting to play in a new home stadium in which they will be unveiling this year. A lot of primetime home games for them. NFL doing them a solid on unveiling a new stadium. And we think that they're ultimately going to have the number 1 overall seed in the AFC, meaning it's going to be difficult for really anyone to walk into their, say, January timeframe and knock them off in an outdoor stadium, unless they're a team that has the ability to play outdoors and can do something like that, i.e. Cincinnati, Kansas City, etc. Obviously, if we think the Cincinnati Bengals are going to be in the Super Bowl, we think that they're a very good bet to have as well, especially at the odds that you're getting. And then the Kansas City Chiefs. A little bit with Joe Burrow, we're betting on the fact that injury luck is going to revert itself. Been very unlucky 2 seasons in a row. Think that finally will change. And at the end of the season last year, when he was healthy, they were almost unstoppable on offense. And essentially the offense is coming back. Yes, you lose Trey Hendrickson, but like the overall pieces in terms of what they've done defensively with some of the money that they saved and not doing the Hendrickson deal. With the Chiefs, it's just crazy to think that people think Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes are dead. Didn't have my favorite offseason, but I understand a lot of the moves that they made, and think, especially on offense, that they're back to a little bit of that, well, how am I going to defend all of these weapons and speed that allowed them to be so explosive in the early 2020s? And then in the NFC, the other team that we like is the Detroit Lions, playing a 4th place schedule in the NFC North, even though they were a team that went 9-8 in this past season. Really shored up their offensive line through the draft in this offseason. And a hungry team for sure. Having made the playoffs 2 seasons in a row, NFC Championship game, number 1 overall seed, and then missing the playoffs this past year. Number 1 overall easiest schedule in the NFL per Sharp Football, Warren Sharp, and think that will play a lot into how the season's ultimately going to go. So any one of those 5 teams we think you should have a ticket on. And with the way the Super Bowl odds are this year, you can have a ticket on 6 to 7 teams, and as long as one of them hits, you're giving yourself a winner. But we ultimately like the 49ers, as well as having tickets on the Lions as well out of the NFC, and then out of the AFC, the Bills, the Chiefs, and the Bengals. Thank you guys, appreciate it. Please make sure you give a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Take a look at all those other futures videos we've done, both on college and the NFL, and we'll be back at you again with more content soon. Have a great rest of your week.